Namaste, friends. Welcome to Little Questions, Big Answers. I'm your host, Tim, and today we are here talking about festivals of firework and fun and giant statues. Yes, it's Dishera. But what really happened in the story? Let's ask our super guide, Devika ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Tim. Hello, children. Yes, so today we are going to learn about Festival Dishera. Dishera is also known as Vijay Dakshmi, which means victory of good over the evil. The story of Dishera teaches us a lot of lessons of bravery and wisdom.
Ma'am, was Ravana only a villain?
Not exactly, Tim. Ravana was a mighty king of Lanka. He was very knowledgeable. He had a lot of knowledge about Vedas, music, astrology. He was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. But his arrogance and pride made him very cruel. He had kidnapped Sita Mata, which led to a great war with Lord Rama.
So Ravana was powerful and smart. But pride turned him into a bad guy.
Exactly, Tim. Knowledge without humility can become very dangerous.
But ma'am, why did Ravana have 10 heads?
His 10 heads symbolizes his 10 qualities such as knowledge, jealousy, anger, pride, ego. This reminds us that so much negativity can destroy even a great person.
10 heads, but still one stubborn mind. Ma'am, how did Ravana take Sita Mata away?
Ravana disguised himself as a poor old sage, while Lord Rama and Lakshman were away. Sita Ma stepped out of her hut to give some alms. And suddenly, that's when Ravana disclosed his true self. He carried Sita Mata in a flying chariot called Pushpak Viman.
Oh no, that's how he tricked her.
Yes, Tim. And he kept Sita Mata in a beautiful garden of Lanka called Ashok Vatika, guarded by the demons.
But Lanka is an island. How did Lord Rama cross the ocean to fight Ravana?
With the help of monkey army led by Hanumanji and Sugriv. They built a giant bridge over the sea called Ram Setu by placing floating stones with Lord Rama's name written on it.
Whoa! A bridge of floating stones. That's like a magic teamwork. And Hanumanji? What did he do?
Hanumanji was one of the greatest heroes of this story. He leapt across the ocean to Lanka to meet Sita Mata. He met Sita Mata at Ashok Vatika and gave her Lord Rama's ring as a sign of hope. Later, Ravana's soldiers captured Hanumanji and set his tail on fire. That's when Hanumanji grew huge and he set the entire golden city of Lanka into fire and returned back safely.
Hanumanji is so brave. He is a superhero. Ma'am, I heard Lord Lakshman got hurt. But how?
Ravana's son Meghnad struck Lakshman with a very powerful arrow, which made him unconscious. To save him, Hanumanji flew all over to the Himalayas to get the magical Sanjeevani herb. Not knowing which herb to be picked up, he carried the entire mountain and brought it back. The herb revived Lakshman and the war continued.
Ma'am, I heard when Lord Rama cut Ravana's head, they grew back. Why didn't he die?
Ravana had a special boon from gods after years of penance. Every time his head was cut off, it grew back. That's when Lord Rama took a divine arrow from sage Agastya and he targeted Ravana's navel, which was his hidden life force. And that's when Ravana was defeated.
So his power was hidden in his tummy, like a secret button. Couldn't Lord Rama forgive Ravana instead of killing him?
Lord Rama gave Ravana many chances to return Sita Ma and stop the war. But his ego was too big. Forgiveness is important, but when someone continues to do harm, justice must be done. Lord Rama's fight was for truth, not for revenge.
So Dussehra teaches us to fight evil, but only to protect truth and goodness. Ma'am, every year we burn Ravana's statue. Why do we do that?
It reminds us to burn the Ravana inside us, such as ego, jealousy, pride, anger, laziness. Just like Lord Rama defeated Ravan, we should also defeat all our bad habits.
Then this year I'll burn my Ravana of lying. No more fibs about homework.
Very good, Tim.
Who else was important in the story?
Lakshman, Rama's loyal brother. Hanuman, the bravest devotee who saved Sita Ma and Lakshman. Vibhishan, Ravana's brother who chose truth and joined Lord Rama. Mandodari, Ravan's wise queen who warned him to return Sita. Kumbhakarn, Ravan's giant brother. He was loyal and a good-hearted person.
So even in Ravana's family, there were good people too.
Dussehra is also called Vijayadashmi, the day of victory. In Bengal, it is celebrated as goddess Durga defeated Mahishasur. In Mysore, Karnataka, there is a grand royal parade with elephants. In Kulu Valley, Himachal, Dussehra lasts a whole week with village gods joining.
Dussehra is not just about fireworks. It's about stories, lessons and fun.
Children, Dussehra teaches us, no matter how strong the evil is, goodness will always win. And remember, children, every year the Ravana inside us must be burnt.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, friends. Celebrate Dussehra with sweets, smiles, and goodness in your heart.
Happy Dussehra!